Hi, everyone, and welcome to the preview show delivered by FedEx. I'm Marty Snider from NBC Sports. This guy is Chris Rice from Colleague Racing, also right here at NASCAR.com. Hey, big win for Martin Truex Jr. at Kentucky, obviously. Now, you know, they dominated California earlier this year and won all the stages, won the race just like they did Saturday night. But was this their best race of the year, you think?
Well, I seen a tweet that you put out that just interested me. This is his first mile-and-a-half win. This is the king of mile-and-a-halves, and this is the first one. I believe this is a huge win for them going through the summer stretch, getting ready to get into the playoffs. I'm telling you, they were the king at the mile-and-a-halves last year, and just like you said, surprisingly, this was his first one of the year.
It's even been tough for the 78 team to break into victory lane with all the other guys winning so much this year. So talking about the big three, I want to ask you real quick. So Kyle Larson said at the end of the race, had they not had their mechanical issues, he felt like he could have caught Martin Truex Jr. You see Team Penske running well with obviously Ryan Blaney finishing second, Brad Keselowski finishes third. Are other teams starting to catch up to the big three?
Well, I don't know if they're catching up, but the dark horse being Penske, they're not going to sit around and go, okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to take it to be we're one of not the top three. You know, they're going to get in there. They're going to dig hard, and they're going to be one of the top 5 or 6 when it gets into the playoffs. So I do feel, as Marty said, yes, they're catching up, but slowly. So are the big three? Is it great drivers? Is it great teams? I don't know what it is, but everywhere they go, from road courses, mile-and-a-half, short track, those three guys are always at the top.
They're certainly tough to beat. New Hampshire Motor Speedway this weekend. I want to ask you a real simple question. Does that track get enough credit for how difficult that place is?
Absolutely not. I remember years and years ago, we went up there, and I thought to myself, this is one of the toughest racetracks that I had ever been to. Man, New Hampshire is so much more difficult. You got a ton of bumps getting into 3 over there that the driver has always complained about and always will complain about. And then you got to turn the middle, and then you got to have enough forward drive off the corner. So you're right, it's a lot to handle there. Those restarts are so key. Getting inside of somebody, using their tires, using their door. I'm telling you, when you get to New Hampshire this weekend, you better have great restarts. But I think some frustration is going to come about with the Denny Hamlins, the guys that are not being talked about of the top 3.
Well, so you mentioned Denny Hamlin, and we also have Kyle Larson in that mix. He always runs well at New Hampshire. Both of those guys do. You've got young guys like Ryan Blaney, Eric Jones, Daniel Suarez, always seem to run well here at New Hampshire. Do you feel like the recipe is right this weekend for a first-time winner in 2018?
Well, I do feel that it's going to be a different winner. I don't know that we say, hey, we're going to see Martin Truex Jr. or Kevin Harvick is amazing there, everyone. I mean, that's not a place that he's slow at. But Denny Hamlin is the quiet guy right now. I feel that his team is just, they're plugging at it, they're getting better and better and better. And the next thing you know, once they get it, he is going to be the guy. Flat racetrack fits Denny Hamlin, and this is a really flat racetrack.
All right, time for our NASCAR Fantasy Live picks. Who are you going to go with this weekend, Rice?
Well, you know, I've been talking about him. I'm going with the FedEx driver. I'm going with Denny Hamlin this weekend. I feel that this racetrack, this style of a racetrack is what he loves. He's going to show everyone he belongs in the top 3, and he's going to be there the rest of the year.
They've been getting better. They need a no-mistake weekend is what they need.
No speeding on pit road,
right.
Denny, please.
No issues for them. I'm going to go with another first-time winner. I'm going to go with Kyle Larson. I picked him last week to win at Kentucky. He almost did. He was running well. He was running second before there were issues. But I'm going to go with Kyle Larson this weekend. Kind of a guy I feel like flies under the radar at New Hampshire. You don't think about him as running well, and he at once said this was his worst racetrack, but he does love running there.
He is the top Chevrolet driver right now, and he is expected to win for Chevrolet first, I believe.
It's going to come soon, I promise, folks. Hey, make sure you check out NASCAR.com all weekend long. Live leaderboards, in-car audio, all the news updates you want before and after the New Hampshire race weekend. It's the Foxwoods Resort Casino 301. It is Sunday on NBCSN. 2 p.m. is Green Flag. Make sure you check it out.